Do we like the shot? Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to today's video.
Hello.
Good entrance. Kamusta ka? How is everybody? I'm Mabuti, in case you're wondering. Basically, I just said, how are you in Tagalog, and then responded with, I'm fine. Mabuti is fine.
Your booty is fine.
Anyway, what are we making today, Chloe?
We're making Bistek Tagalog, right?
That is right. Tell us more.
It's beef marinated in soy sauce and calamansi, fried off, and there's loads of onions, onion rings, and other onions everywhere.
Of onions. And I've read that Bistek Tagalog also means beefsteak.
I think it actually comes from the Spanish word bistek. On the continent, they refer to steak as bistek, which is like Spanish or Italian for beef steak, which I think is where they got it from. So it's sort of English, but indirectly.
Awesome, awesome. And talking of Mabuti, will we be using rump steak? Okay, while Chloe is in the shower, I thought I could just run us through the ingredients really quickly. And there's not a huge amount, so I don't think this is gonna be that difficult. So obviously we're gonna be using beef steak today, as well as onion, garlic, black pepper, corn flour, and soy sauce. Oh, of course, calamansi from our new calamansi tree.
Perfect.
Which I wasn't really sure whether it was calamansi or like orange. Hang on. Because the fruit has blossomed and it's orange, but I understand that it's just because it's been left to really ripen, and essentially you just have to pull it off sooner when it's more green to get like legitimate calamansi. I'm really pleased though. We were having difficulty finding calamansi anywhere and having to use just the juice from Waitrose, which is a supermarket in the UK, and it was just a little bit tasteless. It was a bit bland. So now we have legitimate calamansi. Oh, there's a little calamansi there.
Yeah, there's two. It's adorable.
It is, isn't it?
Smells nice.
Is it?
Or is that just me?
It's just you. It doesn't smell of anything.
So full of self-confidence, and everything you said made a lot of sense. I thought I was too cold to ever love again, but every single word cut through the rain. We see the distance grow, I just need to know, do you even feel the same?
Hi. So the Bistek Tagalog has been marinating in the fridge for a couple of hours. One thing Chloe said earlier was, you said something about the onions.
Yeah, I was supposed to finely dice onions and put it in the marinade apparently for a more flavorful sauce, but I forgot to do that.
That's okay, we've never made this before.
So I'm just gonna do it now.
Cool, so hopefully that won't impair the flavor at all, will it?
I don't think so. So the other recipes don't do it. It was just one that said you should.
So now we need to take the marinade out of the fridge because we want to bring it up to room temperature. We'll do that and then we'll start some choppy.
Choppy.
Choppy. What are we chopping?
We're chopping onions and garlic.
Okay. How did I not know that? That's all we ever chop. Bye-bye.
I'm living in your messages, I'm closer to you.
Whose recipe is this?
Foxy Folksy. So I'm following her recipe, but I forgot to add a small onion chopped finely to the marinade. So I'm just gonna do that and then add it to the marinade after I take the beef out. And then I'll do one big onion cut into rings, and we'll do a cornstarch slurry. And all the other recipes had garlic, so I'm just gonna put a bit of garlic in as well. So if you crushed it, the skin normally just falls right off like that. So you don't have to pick the skin off. And then you can see it's already sort of broken up into pieces. So it does some of the chopping for you. can get that.
Thanks.
Ooh. So I'm just gonna mix up the corn flour slurry, and then I think the first step is to saute off the onion rings and then put them aside, and then beef goes in, and then we do onions, marinade, garlic, and then slurry, and then beef goes back in, and then top with onions. Simple.
Simple.
I should have seen if Simple had a recipe for this. I feel like that would have been really helpful.
I think he probably does, doesn't he?
He probably does.
So what's the point of the corn flour mixture you just made?
It thickens the sauce.
And this is foxy folksy.
Foxy folksy. It's yeah, like I said, it's a little bit different than the other recipes, but it had the highest reviews, so 5 stars.
How did we end up here in the corner looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb, were we enemies? No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe, 'cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here.
I'm excited.
So this is Bistek Tagalog. Kampai. Cheers. Cheers everybody, it's so hot in here. Although it is umuulan in the UK right now.
Umuulan.
It is raining right now. I may or may not be sat here in my pants right now.
I can confirm that he is, and I can confirm that they're no longer white. Not because you soiled yourself, just because, you know, they're just not white.
No, thank you very much for clearing that up. No, it's just the fact that I mix my darks with my whites. It really smelled amazing. Chloe's had some while you were making it, but I haven't tried any yet.
I just tried a little bit and then decided to put more citrus in it.
Can't get the rice up. Oh yeah, no, it's good. So there's no dippy dip.
I don't think so.
For this, no dippy dip Bistek Tagalog. Oh, no, I like it. Oh. How is it possible that every single Filipino food we eat is good?
Not every single.
I wasn't that into dinuguan. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't into it. But pretty much, we haven't really been let down. I mean, this is amazing.
I guess people wouldn't recommend it to us if it was bad.
That's true. Is there anything you can think of that you don't like that is a Filipino dish?
You could have that with any cuisine, so long as it's cooked well and well balanced. It's probably going to be good.
This is good.
If you think English food, shepherd's pie, you can have terrible shepherd's pie, but you can also have really good shepherd's pie.
Ooh. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. Also, big shout out to Jay Kim in the comment section. Jay was the one that recommended we turn the heat up after adding a little extra calamansi. Yeah, Jay in the calamansi. Good shout. Not that I've had it before without it.
Yeah, we didn't have any... We didn't have any more calamansi after making the marinade. But right at the end, I added a little bit of lemon and lime. And it does brighten up the whole dish. Offsets like the meaty saltiness, because it's otherwise very rich.
Oh, it's good. I wonder what this would be like with a bit of cheese on top. A bit of queso. Does anyone out there?
Cheese?
No. I wouldn't want to possibly distract my palate from the authentic Bistek Tagalog. Let us know if you queso don la Bistek. I think I just spoke French, but incorrectly. So, magandang umaga.
What does that mean?
Good morning.
Oh,
It's completely out of context.
is that because maganda means beautiful?
I have no idea.
So it's like beautiful morning?
I was wondering how I could extend it so it's more like good morning. Magandang umaga.
That works.
It doesn't work. It is umuulan disgabi. That's Taglish. But how is your baka?
Baka
Baka.
means stupid in Japanese.
Is it?
My baka is adorable.
That's not very nice.
I'm joking, you're not stupid.
Baka in Tagalog is cow or beef. So this is baka. It can mean two things. If you want it to mean perhaps, you just stress the ka. So you go baka.
If somebody's asking you what you wanted for dinner, and you're saying perhaps beef, you'd say baka.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you're the one who's fluent, so.
And then you could follow up with, you could be like, baka, this garby. Perhaps beef this evening. If you were fluent in Tagalog and English, you would know what I meant. If I really wanted to, I could be in the Philippines right now and I could order beef for dinner.
But if they were fluent in English, why would you need to be speaking Tagalog?
It's because then they know that you really tried. And it's like showing appreciation for where you are.
To be fair, I do like trying to speak the language of the place that I'm in, even if it's just to say yes, no, and thank you.
Like, it's my dream, okay? To be somewhere in the Philippines, perhaps playing chess with with an old person. And at the end of the game, me and the old person, we say goodbye. Then he goes, "Did you have a good game?" And I go, "Oh, po." That's goodbye. That's a dream of mine.
Well, there's two things you have to do. Learn Tagalog and learn chess. I think the best bit about this is the onions on top. I really like how we charred them on the edges, but then they're soft and sweet in the middle.
I love the crunch of the onion. I love the sound that it makes when your jaw crashes between it. It's beautiful. I love the warmth of this sauce. The thickness and the texture is so nice. I love it. I think for a first attempt, Chloe, you did a really good job. So thank you very much. It's delicious. Honestly, thank you. It's so nice.
I'm pleased with this one.
I think you are.
Do you know what would be good in here? Which is obviously not traditional. Like saute some mushrooms. Oh, because this is giving me Filipino bulgogi vibes. And I always add mushrooms to bulgogi. Mushrooms complements beef and onions so well. I can't see how it would be bad.
Maybe that's already a thing in the Philippines. Would it be Bistek Tagalog na? What's mushrooms?
You don't see mushrooms a lot in the recipes that we've seen.
I don't even think we've had mushrooms.
I don't think we have.
And mushrooms quite big on the continent and in the States, but not in Asia. No, because the Koreans, the Chinese, they've got the shiitakes.
Was there mushrooms in the gravy on the burger with the rice in Jollibee?
Possibly. Jollibee might be using mushrooms in their gravy. Does anyone know?
Not in the gravy, in the burger.
Oh yes, I think there was. But you have beautiful brown eyes tonight. I think it's the light just shining down on you. It's very good light. It's very flattering light for you. This is really good.
This is really good. I'm really sad it's over.
This is a potential weekday food. What that basically implies is something that's probably going to take 30 to 45, maybe an hour a push.
And also another thing that we mean by weekday dinner is it's relatively healthy.
Yeah.
It's a good source of protein with your rice and some veggies. It's great.
That's because on the weekends we normally have something maybe a bit more decadent. Kare, or is kare quite caloric?
Kare is so caloric.
I can't remember.
You're just putting peanut butter in coconut milk.
Oh yeah, everybody, kare is so good. Oh my god.
It's so rich and thick.
Oh, and so aesthetic. That deep, dark, orangey colour with the contrast of the green veg, wasn't it? Bok choy.
Long beans.
Oh, the long beans.
Aubergine.
Oh, the aubergine.
And the oxtail.
Oh, and the rich oxtail. It was a bit of a labour of love though, wasn't it?
I mean, you made it.
Did I? No,
Yeah. I was upstairs. I was on meetings all that afternoon, yeah. I remember you were very nervous about it.
Did
You
I
pretty
actually?
much made the whole thing.
Oh my.
I
that's
just came down
amazing.
to check on you a couple of times.
For all the people out there that say I don't do anything, watch Kare Kare. Oh, I'm gonna put one of those cards up.
And Pickle Express.
And Big Ol' Express. I think there's a bit of hair in that. I'm sorry, but I'm not wasting this rice. And I cleaned the floor the other day. Alright? Floor's clean. No! Hey! Hey! It's mine! You ate yours! You want red horse?
No, I want rice. I want some more Bistek Tagalog.
That's good. So, as usual, I'm going to say thank you very much for everyone that recommended Bistek Tagalog.
Thank you. I very much appreciate it. It was delicious.
And on that note, I guess we'll end the video there. Just a quick one. Next video is going to be something special.
Is it?
I think so.
Why have you got through?
There's no Bistek Tagalog on my arm for you. And make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, please. So many people watch this that aren't subscribed. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, right?
Yeah. Hit the subscribe button and like and comment and say hi. Recommend more food. I'm hungry, so I'd like to eat some more.
Okay, on that note, Palalam? Palalam? I forgot what goodbye is. Do you know what it is?
No, I don't know.
Palalam. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, next video I'll say goodbye to Tagalog. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, got the... Something's in my eye. And I rub my eye then. I was saving that.
No, you won't.
I really was.
You never clean the plate.
I didn't even finish my red horse.